it's all about the things that we share. Marry me when the lights go out. You know I'll be there. I thought of you, hoping that the ripples would make you notice me. And now you're here, sunlight on the ripples.
So hello, it looks a bit like I'm hiding in my utility, doesn't it? But I assure you I'm not. I have come in here, oh gosh, I've had such a morning, I'm so tired. I started work at, it was about 7:45. I started trying to edit and stuff and get things done and going through emails and working out what I need to do for this week. And the kids have been so good, like happily occupied themselves and played together and stuff, which is kind of typical for the first day of half term, but I don't think it will last very long because they'll soon start getting bored. But I really want to do something with them this afternoon and I've got it all planned in my head. Sorry, I just had to start that again because the dog started crunching his biscuits. He's there, he's here, but like he's low down. You probably hear him. But yeah, I'm working with Sky in this video. We've been Sky customers for years and years, so it's a lovely one to do for us because we're obviously big fans. But they've got a few bits that they wanted me to showcase in terms of like what's on for Halloween and half term, which I think is extra useful because I don't know about you, but I need all the help that I can get. Like, it's hard at this time of year, or like any sort of holiday where you've got to kind of juggle work and the kids and you just feel like you can't do anything quite good enough, or at least that's how I feel. Crunch, crunch, crunch. So I'll show you that in a bit. I just need to finish off a little bit more work first and then hopefully I can spend some time with them, which I really, really want to do. And then I'm sure the afternoon will fly by and then before I know it I'll be doing like dinner and all sorts. But at the moment, yeah, I started work early and I've stripped the beds and, excuse the lighting changing by the way, it's an automatic sensor light behind you. I stripped our bed this morning because that needed doing, so that's now finished, which is why I'm in here because I told you I wasn't hiding. So I'm going to stick that in the dryer because the weather is gross, and then I'm going to do another load which is mainly like towels. I did them at the weekend but we had a drink spillage before and there are a few that need going in anyway, so I'm just going to do a big batch of towels. And then I've got another load of just clothes, but I might try and save that till tomorrow because I just don't know how much washing I want to deal with today. It's not putting it on, it's putting it away. It's literally my least favourite house activity, I think, like chore. I don't really like hoovering either. Sometimes I do, but not when I have to do the whole house and like drag it upstairs and do the stairs and stuff. I hate that. Anyway, I'm rambling. So I need to get this stuff in the dryer, need to finish off a little bit of work, and then I will show you everything to do with Sky and we can do some crafts as well, I think, because then my mum guilt will ease somewhat. And then I need to work out what we're having for dinner because Mark's messaged me and told me what he's had for lunch and it's very similar to what we were going to have for dinner, which was going to be like fried rice. He's had like noodles stuff, but it's all going to taste the same and I don't know if I would want to eat the same sort of thing twice, so I might mix it up a little bit and do pasta because Dan did say that he wanted like spaghetti, so I'm gonna have to think on my feet. But anyway, that's my problem, not yours, so I will see you in a bit. So it's now lunchtime and I've just made this quick little spread for them because we had hot dog rolls and like the actual hot dogs teased up. So they've got a hot dog with ketchup each, then they have watermelon, cucumber, a frube, a scary lolly from Aldi and some crisps and a juice each. I'm going to shout them in and then carry on with work, and then fingers crossed when I'm done we can have some fun time. It's just a half-term mum life juggle today. because bacon, then we've got brioche burger bun. Oh my god. Right, so I was doing some stuff before and then my phone pinged and it was one of Bill's friends' mums. Sorry, I think I'm still in a traumatic shock state. And she was like, is William around? Does he want to hang out with him? And I was like, yeah, that'd be really good actually, because I think he's a bit bored. And you know, like, Finn can come here, they can hang out, whatever, that's cool. So she just dropped him off. I went to answer the door, and as Finn came in, and I was like, I went like that to go and see, like, chat to his mum, and then the dog was there, and then my slipper got caught underneath the doormat, and then I kind of nearly killed Finn. I came to the door, so that was, why can't I be a cool mum? You know, like, in Mean Girls, where it's like, I'm not a regular mum, I'm a cool mum. It's like, I'm not a cool mum, I'm a dork mum. Like, it was all taken in good humour, but oh, fuck. Anyway, back to work. Yeah, I remember, isn't it? Oh yes, you licked my camera. Big digger. Now. Yeah, you take it all out.
Like sprinkles.
Yeah, we can make some cakes for our Halloween party later on this week.
When we all do the Halloween party, I got a great idea.
Yeah.
Let's make a rainbow cake.
A rainbow cake?
Yeah.
I'm really tired, but I've had a really good afternoon. So we've had Bill's friend Finn here, the boys went out for a bit and did their thing, like what you do when you're 10, and then I said, like, to Finn, if you want to stay for lunch, she's more than welcome, and messaged his mum, she was like, oh, that'd be amazing. So he's been here. And I completely changed the plan with dinner. I nipped out and got some emergency pizzas from the shops, bumped into my mum and dad, and then when we got back in, it was like that kind of, you know, that it would normally be like the after school time where it's all a bit like, it's a bit like witching hour, I find, you know, when it's just that bit of time before dinner and I don't know what to do with them. So we opened our little box of crafts and we did some mirror painting. They're all drying here actually. Let me just dry my hands. Look, this is like a sugar skull. I've done one, Daisy's done one, we did pumpkins, ghosts, and they're all drying, and it was absolutely lovely. We followed, let me find the exact name of it, and because if you go on the Sky, you know when you've got Sky, I'm assuming like you'll know what I mean if you've got it. So you go on the homepage, you scroll down to kids, and then at the moment it's all customised for Halloween, which I love because, you know, I like themed things and it's useful for me to like think of things to do. We did best Halloween makes ever, and it was just, they were like really quick and easy, and I got our paint out of the cupboard here and we just sat down for ages painting. So we did like 3 each. And it was so nice because it was like on the telly, so they were able to watch it and like be engaged that way. but it wasn't like too difficult for them. It was just spot on, and I had a really nice time like getting my craft on. Do you like mine? But yeah, the technique was that you obviously painted on one side and then you fold it together, and it taught them about mirroring and stuff. They really liked it. And they're all drying, and then they said can they hang them in their bedrooms like when they're dry. So I think we're going to put them on the bedroom doors for Halloween, which I think will be too cute. But now I've just fed them all. So we had pizza and pasta, cucumber, and then strawberries, and a little Halloween lolly. And they've all eaten now and gone off to play. I'm going to drop Finn off back in about half an hour or so, and I'm just here at the moment washing out painting stuff. I mean, like, I quite like crafting, but that was really worthwhile having a watch on. And I think later when I've dropped enough, I'm gonna go back on the Halloween section and see if we can find something like spooky to watch. If you speak into your remote with the remote control and say just say boo, it brings up the Ghastly Ghosts, like a Sky original like series. So I think we might pop that on, and I might make them like some Halloween hot chocolates and some popcorn, and just kind of, because you know, I had to wait today, that's life, but it'd be nice to do something for them this evening as well, and just make it nice and cozy and spooky for them. But it's been really good, it's been really nice. I'm just absolutely knackered. I've not had my dinner yet. Mark's home, but he's making our bed, because obviously I washed the bedding, completely forgot about that. He'll have to go out and walk the dog in a bit, so we're probably going to eat when he's back. Which is what happens, I find, more and more as the kids get older, because if there are groups and clubs after school, or just like when you've got a friend out around in a play date, which is just way more frequent as they get older, then you've just got to move with it and like change your plans around. And a lot of the time we will just go, all right, well, we'll just eat later, or we'll eat leftovers or something. But I would like to try and pull back a little bit and have some more family meals, because I do miss it. We we have like family meals probably about 4 times a week. It just depends. But yes, I don't know what I'm gonna do in all honesty. Probably check my emails now. It's about 6 o'clock, and check that everybody's okay, and then eventually at some point I think I can relax. And my back's really sore. I don't know if it's just because I've been bent over my computer or something, or slept funny, but really achy back. I'm getting old. But yeah, I will see you in a bit.
Where is he?
Bottle of wine, give me every time. Phone call away, and you're ready to be mine. We twist the truth to justify, but baby, 2 wrongs doesn't make it right. I'll be yours till the morning light, right here